Hey Sporty Nation, so Richie is finally back from his world tour, and so we are now doing a new Sporty Spirits, and this time it is Lobos Tequila, and it is most famously known by being owned by LeBron James. So Scotty and our old producer Fern were at basically buying alcohol and said that we had to have it, and it's honestly delicious. There's a tequila liqueur that I just absolutely love, and it's very sweet though, and so the boys don't like it very much. This one is like a less sweet version of it because it still has the agave in it, so it's a pretty delicious tequila. I actually really enjoy it quite a bit. I wasn't expecting it. Richie doesn't even know where the label is on the thing. Richie was kind of forced into this. He doesn't like tequila. I just keep on making jokes about why Richie doesn't like tequila. We're gonna be making, you guessed it, margarita, probably the easiest thing you can make with tequila. So I thought I would have Richie try it first, since I took shots of it that night with Scotty and Fern. So you're the only one that hasn't tried it yet.
Yep, I'm looking for it. Again, not much of a tequila person, but we're gonna give it a try. Again, Lobos Tequila Reposado. So here we go. We're gonna give it a try before we actually make this margarita. Cheers. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yep, I like that.
I was waiting to see what your reaction was gonna be. I'm glad
it's pretty solid. So I'm glad that's what we're making this margarita with, because that's actually pretty solid. That's really good. So I approve. So yeah, Corey, you found a recipe that we're gonna make. It involves Los Lobos, and involves some agave syrup, some Grand Marnier, some orange liqueur. So as the residential bartender, I'm gonna try and walk us through making this thing again. So let's see how we do. I'm gonna pull up the recipe. Let's begin with some tequila. Bum, ba-da-da-ba-ba. You know the tequila dance from Pee Wee Herman?
No, I have no idea what you're
What?
talking about.
Oh my gosh!
Probably quite awful of me that I have no idea.
After we finish, I'm gonna show you the tequila dance. Tequila. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Oh, yeah. I know I've heard like the song, but like I've never actually seen that dance.
Yes, there's a dance that is involved with that, and so we should do that after we make this thing. So that's 2 ounces. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta put more in there, because we're making both of these, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're making both of these, aren't we? My goodness.
I don't know why I was about to open your phone for you. I didn't
Yep. Oopsie. That's okay. So tequila is ready to go. Now we're going to move on to the next step in the process, which is our orange liqueur. So we're going to do 1 ounce of orange liqueur, which we're going to pour you some Grand Marnier.
Okay, I love margaritas, and one of the best margaritas that I've ever had was actually up in Sedona at a place called Butterfly Burger, and Scotty and I had them after we had gotten engaged up in Sedona, and it made me buy Grand Marnier just so I can float them on my margaritas.
Ooh.
I do it all the time. So if you want to do something special that's not necessarily in this recipe, you could always put a little extra float at the top.
That's actually a really good idea. That's a very good idea. Okay, so there's the orange liqueur that went in there as well. And now my favorite part, Corey, the squeezing of the limes, which I am terrible at. So I'm gonna let you do the squeezing of the limes into the can here.
Yeah, so mine is a lemon thing. That's why it's yellow. So it doesn't do it as smoothly, but it still works. So how much do we need?
We need 2 ounces of lime juice.
2 ounces of lime juice.
All right, Sporty Nation, now that it's taken us an hour to juice all the limes here, I think we now have our margarita done. But we're gonna let this marinate for just a second, because Corey, we have a very important job to do first, which we gotta salt our ribs. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Instead of putting the agave inside the drink, we are going to rim our glasses with it. So Corey has so eloquently set up a nice rimming facility here to rim our glasses. Corey, I feel like you were the expert at this, so I'm gonna let you do this, because you're much better at it than I am. So please. And the reason why we're doing this instead of we're putting the agave on the ribs instead of in the actual drink is because the Lobos Tequila already has agave inside of it. And it is a little bit of a sweeter tequila than most tequilas. So we're gonna go with a rim job instead. That's what we're gonna go with.
The fact that you just said that with a straight face makes it even better.
Yes, because Corey has a lot more experience with margaritas than I do. Look at that, so good. Much better job than me, that's for sure.
That was, what was the last thing? It was our Oreo one that we made, where we had to rim them.
And you did a much better job as voted on by the Sporty Nation.
It's because I like it to be nice and clean.
Yes.
There's like almost like an art to it.
Yeah, nice job. Look at that. See, this is why we make such a good team, Sporty Nation. Look at that.
Nice and pretty.
Yeah, Corey has makes it look good, and I make it taste good.
Exactly. That's how a partnership should work.
There we go. Alright, so again, we already made our drink here in Corey's beautiful little container. I'm gonna let you do the shake.
Oh, do you want me to shake and pour, or do you want me to shake?
Oh, you can pour too. Yeah.
Move out of the way like you want me to pour.
Yeah, you get to pour too.
Not gonna lie, the lettering on this, super helpful. Because it allows you to gauge where you are.
Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, I like this. See, Sporty Nation, this is why I get to do the whiskey drinks because that's my wheelhouse. But when you go to margaritas, nobody tops what Corey does.
I love margaritas.
I can guarantee you, Hockey Podcast Network wide, I think Corey makes the most bangingest margaritas of them all.
Thank you. There's gonna be one of the guys in there that's gonna have like some random love for margaritas that I just never knew about.
I'm gonna pick this one because I think this is the one with the least amount in it because I actually have to work afterwards. All right, Sporty Nation, there you go. Look at that. They look so good, don't they? Look amazing. Yes, yes indeed. Shall we try it?
Yes. Cheers.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you want to come over here, Scotty? You want to try some?
I kind of want to try it. You guys were a little quiet, so I got a little nervous.
Well, because there's all the salt. You gotta go through the salt.
There is a lot of salt.
Get on camera.
Yep.
Cheers. Yeah, it is pretty good.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you have to absorb all the flavors. You can't just say it's good right away.
My only negative review is there might be a pound of salt on this cup.
See, I told you gotta go through the salt a little bit.
Besides that, though,
let me get you the little
fantastic.
I'll get you the little baby straws next time.
Yeah.
I like the bendy straw.
Exactly. All right, Sporty Nation, that's gonna do it for episode 3 of Sporty Spirits. Thanks for following along with this. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Corey_Rudy Show, on Instagram at Corey Rudy Show. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page so you get notified every time a new episode drops or a new Sporty Spirits drops. Until next time, thanks again to LeBron James for making Lobos Tequila our featured drink this week on Sporty Spirits. And good night and good hockey and good drinks, everybody. Cheers.